Welcome back to this episode of Pittsburgh Her. And I just want to make a quick point because you know I've been very, very sappy lately. And sometimes I text you and Sarah says, suck it up, cupcake, and get it together, run it back. But I just want to say that May 18th was the first episode of Pittsburgh Her, and we are approaching. Yeah, how cool is that? A year. It's a milestone.
The baby's a year old.
The baby. Yeah. So there you go. We've been wanting this for so long. So if you're new to Pittsburgh Her, welcome. And we want to hear from you. So if you have any topics.
Have the cake.
Perfect use for it.
There you go.
Dang. They wouldn't miss it.
No. But anyway, Pittsburgh Her, if you're new to it, we want you to give us your topics and tell us what you want to talk about because we like to be what we saw. Pittsburgh Magazine actually did a little short story about, we say the things that you're thinking, basically, or we talk about the things that you don't think that you can talk about publicly. And we love that. And so we never know what's going to be in our Magnolia Bowl. But today we welcome Kat Bruno. Welcome. Yay. Obviously a good friend of mine for a few years now, the founder and director. Is that what we're calling it? Do you like that? Of Babesburgh. So
thanks for having me.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
so excited to be here.
Listen, we'll dig into you a little bit later and about Babesburgh and that the bash is coming up for year 3. And we're so excited to be a media partner. But what I love is when I describe Babesburgh, I say it is raw. It is like that event, that series, that women's thing that you want to go to because you don't feel like the weird wallflower where you're like, oh, all these people are going to boast about what they did in life and I don't care. Right? That's what I can't. I do. I say it all the time. And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
we all probably did the same things and cool. Well. Like, now what?
I'm sorry.
What does that mean?
I can't say that on the air. My mother listens to this, right?
Chit chat.
Oh, please. But it is the same thing. Like
Stop it.
Everybody
Move
my
on.
age wants to talk about like how I graduated. That's what I mean. Like
Sure.
I graduated from this school and I won these 7 awards. Well,
Do they still at our age? They're talking about
I
awards
see it.
that-
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, they're not bringing their trophies out, but luckily. So anyway, our banter question. Okay. I have a little pet peeve, so I put it into our banter question.
We love it.
Do you use emojis in professional emails or e-blasts?
Yes. I know you hate it, but
I
I
don't hate
do.
it. All the time?
No. So, I transitioned jobs at the trust and now I'm doing a lot of like internal trainings and whatever. And guys, newsflash, no one wants to go to internal trainings. Like, these seem so fun. No, people are like, I gotta get my job done. And, the Gen Zers, props to them. They've got their boundaries. They're there to do their work and then they're going home and they don't care. And so I had to like zhuzh these emails.
I love that word.
So
We should do an episode on words we love. Zhuzh.
Zhuzh.
Zhuzh it up.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
So I throw emojis in and little snarky comments and lines from movies and things to get people excited. And I'll tell you 100% completion of.
But wait, are you saying
pilot
it's
training
the
video.
audience or are you saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I am not gonna put an emoji in an email to like my boss or like a professional email to Kat, for example, like if that's not our relationship.
Yeah,
But this
to read
was
the
sort
room.
of, and this was sort of like I was branding it's like an internal newsletter-y kind of thing. But that in turn has made me be the emoji person. So on Teams and whatever, when people will Teams me to ask me questions about stuff, now people will Teams me with emojis or it's like become a thing. And I'm like, that's fine.
Katie's our emoji person. She does that on our teams. And I'm like, I've never even seen that emoji. I don't know where she got it.
I don't know where she got it.
And it's cool. I don't mind it. I don't know. I just feel like maybe there's a place for it. And I get it. I get why you're saying it. I don't know. Do you guys? Do you use emoji?
If I'm like responding to an email of somebody trying to book me, I typically would not put an emoji.
Okay.
But then like if a few emails later, we start building a relationship, there might be like a smiley face in there somewhere or something, but I'm not going crazy. I don't want people to think I'm just like, I don't know, you can still be professional on your phone, but emojis just feel so like, oh, I'm just on my phone somewhere, like responding real quick, you know.
Sure.
Person, and you can do emojis on your computer too.
Right.
But just, I think the feel just feels very impersonable.
Okay.
I get that.
But it is the audience though, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think you're right. Like, Christy, what about you?
Well, I would prefer getting a email with emojis and rather than something that is written by AI.
I had a feeling that's
AI
what
is
you
not
were
going to come up and put a little beer emoji at
It
the
is
end
true.
of a thing that says, "Hey, come see my brewery."
AI
But-
does love
It does
emojis
suggest
though.
it.
I was-
Really?
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say- yes, I was
God.
gonna
It's like
say,
a tell
but I've
all
seen
the
it.
time.
Okay, but I don't know. But like,
I kind of loved her reaction. Did you see how much?
I can't even find the emoji thing on email. Like, I'm like, where? Like, and you have to search and like,
Right.
on my phone, it's different.
That's what
But
I'm saying. It feels so different.
Impersonal.
you know?
Yeah, I get it.
yeah,
I think it also depends on who it is. Like, there's one vendor who we work with a lot, and he's an older guy, and he will throw emojis in like all the time. And I find it really charming and sweet because I think he's just like trying, you know? And he's also like really, really good at what he does. And
Sure.
so I'm like, okay, I'm going to book him anyway. But then it's like sweet when he inserts a little, and it's like it's not a beer because that's not his, but it's never like a smiley face. It's like something very specific to, you know, it's like a pumpkin or whatever, and you're like,
yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely reading the audience, and
Yeah.
but I feel like I don't have like a very job that's very straight laced.
Sure.
You know, that's just how I want to talk to people. Let them know that like they could talk to me like a person and not just like this reporter that's just so stone faced. And
yeah.
so I think that maybe loosens people up a little bit because people sometimes are afraid to talk to the press because they're just intimidated by getting interviewed and all that stuff. And I'm not that kind of person. So I would rather people just be at ease with me. And I think
here's a hot
if
dog.
right. Piece of pizza, like I mean, it comes with the territory. So if
There
I
you
can
go.
find it on the email, then I will send it. But
Yeah, that is true. Sometimes it is hard.
and
Kat.
Pittsburgh is the birthplace of the
Yeah, no, you're
birthplace
fine.
of the first emoji, which is Mr. Yuck.
Mr.
And
Yuck
that was
is
1971.
green.
So
Mr. Yuck is green.
green.
Kat, do you like to,
I mean, I think I
Go for
agree.
that
It's
chick.
like I'm like a reciprocal emoji user. I wouldn't do it
Reciprocal.
first.
yeah, that's a good answer. That's
but
yeah.
Yeah.
if I get one, you know, maybe
That's a
But
smart move.
In full confession, I have put like LOLs or ha-has like written out, so it's almost the same. Yeah.
Sometimes, like, that's what my husband will say. Did you really laugh out loud or on the floor? And I'm like, all right, maybe not. But it's kind of like, you can't help it, you know? Yeah, I'm not like totally. It frustrates me when it's something professional-ish. And the same, I'm not like, I know what clients, like if I'm emailing you PMC, you know, I'm not saying like stethoscope.
Doctor emoji.
Yeah, but you know, if I'm emailing something else, yeah, if it's fun.
I probably
I mean,
use this
podcasts,
emoji
yeah.
the most. Like I just want people to rock.
Shout.
Yeah. Did you say it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, there we go. We solved that problem. We're always so, like middle. We're like, it depends on the audience. Like there's never like this really hard, like, no, do not use emojis. Right?
My next email to you is just gonna be all of these, and you have to figure out what I'm saying.
Wrong
Oh my God,
app. Wrong app.
that was a Connections one time. You know that New York Times game?
Yeah.
You just made like 4 groups of, they were all emojis, and you had to like group them together.
Like a little,
Like a
it's
decoding
yeah.
thing.
Little puzzle for our perimenopausal brains to figure out.
There you go.
I like
There you
it.
go. Christy, do you want to
Sure. See if I
do the
have a
honor?
good answer this
Kat,
time.
in case you
Never
don't know,
do.
this is our Steel Magnolia Bowl because it's a magnolia. And so we just love to pull our topics out. There's a plethora of them.
It's not really a question. It says women's unpaid labor that impoverishes women.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, unpaid labor.
Yeah.
Two thumbs down.
Yeah. 2 emojis.
Yeah, definitely thumbs down on that one. But
Thank you.
I know women are paid disproportionately to men and doing the same jobs, and that's crap.
Would you prefer to elaborate on that or pick again? Pick again.
Pick again.
Thank you for your
Yes.
comment.
We're
we
against that.
agree.
Right.
We also.
What professional female athlete would you leave your significant other for and why?
Professional female athlete?
Yes.
Huh. Christy? I feel like you would know this. This should not be something you have to think about.
Probably Chris Evert from like 1991 because she was on the best SNL episode ever. Look up Chris Evert SNL. It's the funniest one. Her and like Martina Navratilova.
Oh, I believe that.
I don't remember Chris
I-
Evert being
that's-
attractive to me.
I'm not really into athletes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Athletes.
Mary Lou Retton.
Something
Alex
about...
Morgan.
I don't even know who that is.
She's a soccer player. She's straight, but if Alex Morgan was interested,
I don't think you had to be gay. I think it just said...
Ryan
yeah.
would. I'd be like, bye, and Ryan would be like, congratulations. Can I have an invite to dinner? We love her so much. She was, speaking of the previous question, she was the one who really pushed forward equal pay for female athletes when the men's soccer team was getting paid so much more than the women, and the women were winning. And she was like, hold the phone. Why are they losing and making so much more money? And props to her for doing that. So, and yeah, she's really smart and pretty and athletic and funny. Just all the things. Alex Morgan, 2 thumbs up. That's my answer.
There you go. Bria, I don't know.
I don't really know many women in
You're not
sports.
into athletes? Yeah.
I mean, Wade is a football player, so I hear athlete talk, like sports talk all the time. But I don't really know people's names and all of that. But I know Sha'Carri Richardson,
Okay.
you know, track star.
Yeah.
She's like top #1,
Badass.
right?
Yeah.
And I was going
She's
to go
pretty.
with Serena because that's I want to see the
Also
movie.
badass.
Well, I just want to see the movie, and I literally suggested it, and my family has no interest. They were like, why? Because the dad, I guess the dad wasn't like a good dude. And I want to see like what happened to them.
I think he was though. He like really pushed them.
Didn't Will Smith play the
Is
dad
this the movie that came out like a few
Yeah,
years
a couple
ago?
years ago?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
not like
saw
a
that
bad,
movie.
not like a bad meaning like he put a ton of pressure on them. Maybe
I
Is
don't
that-
think it was
no?
perceived negatively though.
Gotcha.
I remember seeing that movie and I don't remember
Oh,
getting
you
that
saw it.
vibe.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Was it good?
It was good. Yeah.
I
It was
don't
good
know,
little
so I can't
story, you know.
Oh, you saw it.
Yeah.
Oh well, welcome to the club. Right?
Years
together.
ago. Like,
Yeah, it was a couple
years
years.
ago, right? Yes.
I know. I don't watch a ton of movies.
It's okay.
Kat, any female that you would?
Athlete.
So I'm going to be really general.
Yeah.
I like tall. I do like athletes.
Yeah.
So I'd probably just say like basketball women.
Sure. But the most
But maybe not Caitlin Clark. She's not really tall.
that's who I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's not
yeah.
that tall. But she's,
She's
an
a
average.
badass though.
She's
Yeah.
a badass for sure.
Okay.
I do know her.
She can make
Yeah,
some.
I know her too.
I tried out for the Pittsburgh Passion back in 2000.
This is like Bria's Prince thing.
Oh, by the way, I was
We're on episode 7001, and we're just finding this
I mean,
out.
this is right when the team first started. It was like tryouts, like it was the first tryouts ever, and I got my ass kicked. Sorry,
Who are you apologizing to?
Monica.
and I thought I could
My
play.
mom.
Like I played like sorority, like Powerpuff football, and like I thought I was good, and I was not. But my sorority sister Katie Rose, she actually made the team, and then she was playing for the New York Sharks, and that's where she met her wife. So.
Yay.
That's such a cool story.
Yeah. So, and they played in Pittsburgh one time, and I got to see her, and it was so, yeah.
Is there equipment though? Like, are they wearing?
Oh yeah, I mean it's the full thing. I mean when I practiced, we didn't have pads or anything. We just did like running and things like that. I was even back then when I was in my 20s, I still wasn't good at, but it was brutal. So
I've been to a few of their games. They don't play.
No.
I've never been to a game. We're gonna have to go to a game.
Yeah, you should
Field
go there.
trip.
It's really cool.
It's another
girl.
field trip we're on. Okay, cool. Well, thanks.
have
Did it
so
say
many
who?
field trips.
So many.
It didn't say who sent that.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
well.
thanks for the question. So
Probably a female athlete somewhere.
Yeah.
Looking for a date.
Gosh, they didn't name me.
For a date, asking for a friend.
Though.
So we can kind of dive into, we're really excited because Babesburgh is happening again. This is year 3, June 6th, right here where we record at Allegheny Landing. I don't. Have you You've attended before, Bria? I know you've
DJ'd
performed.
both of
Yeah,
them.
and I love the event. I think it's a great event, and Kat's here to talk a little bit about it. And so, what is different about this year? Anything that we need to know about, or actually start with for people who don't know, what is Babesburgh and what gave you the idea?
Oh, sure. So I've been doing events for a while and decided to start something new. So my sister and I started planning events that focused on women having fun, getting together. It's kind of a social organization, not really a networking vibe. It's just kind of meet new people, have a good time. Everybody is welcome type thing. So we had our first summer festival in 2024, right out the window, which is crazy. I'm just staring right at one of my prime spots. It's then 2025. 2026 I can't wait. It's going to be bigger. We'll see if it's better, but it's definitely bigger. We have a teeny bit more space. A few more vendors, which, sorry, Shelly, that's my sister, has to coordinate and draw the map for all of this. So yeah, there's going to be a women-owned market with just such a diverse selection of offerings. Then we have a fitness and wellness center. So there's fitness and wellness classes all day long. And I have to say, I'm continually humbled by the people that apply to be part of this festival because it opens my eyes to what so many incredible women are doing in Pittsburgh. I mean, from all angles and approaching wellness and fitness and art from such unique perspectives. And I think having the opportunity to introduce them to more people, because I'm always like blown away when I get to see their stuff or hear what they're working on. It's just really such an honor to be able to like say, hey, Pittsburgh, look what these amazing women are doing. Our wellness circle has, like a Native American woman. We have a Chinese American woman doing some presentations. We have a Black Pilates instructor, which I'm thrilled about. I mean, just such amazing offerings that I'm not sure you can find anywhere else. And we're lucky enough to kind of put them in one geographic space so you can kind of come and meet them all and drink. So you can do tipsy yoga if you want, which is my favorite way to do yoga. I'm not a big yoga fan.
Christy's like, that's great.
So yeah, you can shop. We have a little farmer's market. We're going to have a craft area. One of the Babesburgh team members will be leading super cheap crafts. So that's like a nice little break from everything. So it's just 5 hours of fun. You can pop around, pop in and out of whatever you want to do. Our theory is, women, men, all of us are just, we're like, obviously we all have our own fingerprints. So that's what we kind of keep in mind, and we try to offer something for everyone, and it's just all over the place and kind of find what you like.
So June 6th, 3 to 8.
Yep, June 6th, 3 to 8.
You have beer vendors, wine vendors?
We have wine, we have beer, we have cocktails. A lot of them have been made in conjunction with folks from Babesburgh, so that's always really exciting. It is, I will admit that I don't get a lot of time to see all of the vendors as the festival is happening. I do see the alcohol vendors, though, in full disclosure. So I can attest that they were all fantastic last year, and I'm looking forward to them again.
That's awesome. And like 90 vendors, right?
Yeah,
Shelly's not here. I know,
yeah,
Shelly's sorry.
not here. I
it's
think we're at
95.
like, I don't know, probably almost 130 now.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna be stuck it.
Oh, wow.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And Babesburgh is actually a brand, right? So this is the bash that we're actually
Yes.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's because I've made that mistake where I'm like, Babesburgh is happening on, but Babesburgh is the brand, is the organization. And then the bash happens in June as a tribute to female makers. And as you said, it's a celebration of women in general. So what was the reason though that here you are on Pittsburgh Her, where we find it so important to talk about women's health and women's, fairness, equity, things like that. Why was that so important to you?
So I think that it was, I was at a kind of a place in my personal life where I was with a job, and it was a personal relationship and a professional one, and that ended. And I said, okay, what am I going to do now? And I have sisters. I have a lot of good girlfriends, and they kind of, kept me up. And, I just had to look around me, and I thought, okay, well, I had this support, and that was fantastic. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. So we just started having these events. I had 2 kids that were in college and, not much of a social life. So these events kind of became my social life, and I hope that we offer that to other people too. And I have to say, just even this past Saturday, we had an event and a woman came by herself. And I am thrilled when that happens, that somebody is like, feels that our space is welcoming enough or safe enough or fun enough that they're like, yeah, I'm going to go. I don't care if anybody's going with me. So those kind of moments just kind of keep that, wind in my sails and kind of keep me moving forward.
And when you say events, just so people understand, it's not like sit down and we're going to play a game. Like it's crafts, it's bingo.
Yes. So we do music bingo, we do crafts, we do fitness and wellness classes.
Yeah, it is a game, but it's a fun game.
Yeah, we do all kind of stuff. I mean, perfume making, we're going to do a soap making class coming up. I mean, it's something for everyone. I mean, I'm surrounded myself by a lot of talented women, and they often are like, hey, can we try this? I'm like, oh, sure, why not? So yeah, just getting people together and having a good time and meeting new people. And we work really hard on trying to introduce ourselves. I say this to people, like, I don't have a marketing degree. I know nothing about marketing, which, people are like, oh, what's your demographic? Just women, really. Like, we will have granddaughters and mothers and grandmas all at the same event. We will have Black women and white women. And that is so important to me as an event organizer and just as a person in general, that we are creating a space where people can come and meet new women that probably don't look like them or live by them or work in the same field as they do. Mm-hmm. And I think that there's not enough of that, especially in Pittsburgh.
That's what I was saying at the beginning.
So yeah, we hyper focus on that, and I'll continue to do that.
Boom. So you need to go to Babesburgh's Bash. And, I have to also add that I think it's important. What I like most about the monthly events, which unfortunately I don't go to enough, but it's not at the same place. So you're also making sure that people are aware of the small businesses. And it's a unique way, because so many small businesses are in need of people to visit them. And so when you know that you can account for a group of people coming in who maybe haven't seen it before, that's organic following, because then once you've been there, they're going to talk about the experience that they had at your place. And I just think it's truly building like an ecosystem, and I love it. So kudos to you.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Where can everybody find out more information about it?
Somehow, some way, we were able to get Babesburgh everywhere. So we are Babesburgh on all social media. Our website is babesburgh.com, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Yeah, just
all
look
the things.
How much are tickets to the
So
bash?
we have a tiered ticket system. We have a $39 ticket, which you get a taster glass and you can sample all of the drinks we have and do all of the fitness and wellness classes and get our swag bag. It's super cheap. We try to keep all of our events under $40. Accessibility is a huge focus of ours. So, we try to just break even. We're not out here trying to become millionaires. We want to just stick true to our mission. So yeah, our top ticket is only $39 for the full experience. And then we also have a $20 ticket, which you get all the activities and the swag bag. You don't get the taster glass. So that's a great option if you're not looking to drink. And then if you just want to kind of come through and support the vendors, we have a $10 shopper ticket. You can just kind of come through and shop. And all of our tickets are available at walk-up too. They're online at babesburgh.com, but they'll be available at walk-up too.
How easy is that?
Yeah,
We're
pretty
going to
easy.
be there. We're handing out our See You Next Tuesday stickers. I can't believe I said that.
And I like that you said, like, for people like to come by themselves. So a lot of times, like, if you don't have anyone to go with, you're like, well, I'm just not going to go. Well, I'm not like that, but I like going places by myself, and it's so fun. You will meet, no matter what you do, you're going to meet someone.
Yeah.
And if you pal around with me.
Right. How about you? Look at you putting yourself out there.
Look at that.
Love it. Well, thanks, Kat. We're so glad
Thank
you
you.
could
Thanks for
join
having me.
us. Again, make sure that you are checking us out wherever you get your podcasts, and make sure you're visiting us on Pittsburgh on Pittsburgh Magazine's website, as well as your Jagoff's website. And Sarah, what do you have to tell everyone?
See you next Tuesday.